right, so now we're just going to start teaching some rope exercises. And the first lesson that we taught Beau was to flex his head left and right. So I'm just going to refresh that, go back in. Nice. Then change sides. I flexed him, reminded him to flex both ways, left and right. So you want to go over the head, and this is going to replicate one day the bridle. So that's why you got to be able to touch their eyes, ears, mouth. He handled it really well because we've prepped him up. And we've desensitized him to the rope in the past, so we're just flicking it over. And then this is going to go around behind his bum, and he's sort of already trying to do it, but we'll see. So stay at his shoulder. Get that rope behind his little bum. If he moves, you just stay with him. And then I'm just going to pull this rope, step away, and look at that. Beautiful. Good boy, Beau. That was so good. That was so good. And he was so light just then. And this is all from being prepped. So over that head, bridle, pretend. There. Throw the rope over his back. He's already trying to preempt what I'm going to do, so I'm going to make him stand still. So I'm just going to stay with him and not let him go out just yet, because I want him to be used to this rope touching his bum as well to prep him for when we long rein. And that was so light. Fingers. Amazing. Good boy, Beau. You're such a good man. Such a good man. And then I like to do it 3 times each side. I learned off of Dan Steers. If you do it 3 times, it can make it a habit. Hopefully I remembered that right, otherwise he's just going to laugh at me, but that's fine. Good boy, Beau. Good boy. Oh, he's such a good baby. And then you just change sides. So over his head, over the ears. Get that rope over his body. And then pull it that way, step back, just so you don't get kicked. Nice. And you can see just how chilled he is with it. Handling it really well. Some of my other horses that I've done this with, they don't love this exercise, but it's a really important exercise to do before you start riding and before you start long reining, because your horse needs to be used to having that feeling at the back of its legs without a bit in first, because if you do that for the first time, chances are you're going to yank on that bit super hard to pull the horse or something, and you're just going to confuse him, possibly make him scared. He's probably going to buck. You're probably going to hurt his mouth too. So teach little steps, build them up before you go to the big stuff. And you can see Beau here, classic example, we've built him up. This is not a big deal for him doing it, so that's because we've built him up. I hope that makes sense. Over the head. Step back. Look how nice that is. Good boy. And yeah, I hope that was a little helpful. But you can see how Beau handled it, and he handled it like a champion. Happy with that.